Making money on the stock market. Greetings from Ballarat, Victoria, Australia. This is Jerome Nugent-Smith. In episode 2, I want to talk to you about the specifics on the set and forget strategy. Now, for those of you that are coming into this new, I suggest you have a look at episode 1 for some background material. Alright, now moving to the specific set and forget strategy that was implemented both with the students from the U3A classes plus the listeners on the broader community in Ballarat through Ballarat Today's radio program and the host Brett Mack. Now, for those of you that are interested, you can listen to my updates and various topics once a month at 10:45 a.m. on the first Tuesday of each month. So back to the set and forget strategy. Now remember that originally back in February 2021, we agreed to set aside $100,000 and invest in 10 stocks on the ASX. Now I chose the stocks in late February 2021. They were priced the last trading day of that month, and so the trading period commenced in March 2021 and ran through to the end of August 2021. Now it's important to emphasise there was $10,000 allocated to each of 10 stocks, and no trading occurred in this particular strategy over the 6-month period. So how did the fund go? What did it increase by? What was the return on investment? And bearing in mind that there's an auditable trail of the trades and the executions and so on over this 6 months plus by both the students that participate in my U3A tutorials and also the broader listeners of Ballarat via Radio 3BA. Alright, let's get stuck into the results. In summary, one stock share price remained the same, and in 4 stocks the share price declined, and in 5 stocks the shares increased in value. And of those 5, 2 specifically made most of the money and 1 in particular. Now let's deal with the specifics, remembering that the money was invested in on the ASX, that's the Australian Stock Exchange, in 10 shares. Now let's have a look at each of what happened with each of the 10 shares. Well, and I'll give you the code so you can take these down and check them out yourself. Now, price, so with $10,000 invested on the 26th of the 2nd, 21, and then what was the value of the portfolio on the 31st of the 8th, 21. So the one stock where the price didn't move, its ASX code was NPM, New Peak Metals. So $10,000 was invested, 5 million shares, and at the end of that period, the value of that particular segment was $10,000. Now, with regard to the 4 stocks that lost money, the ASX codes were FAU, NML, PIL, and SUV. So they were the 4 stocks that lost money. With regard to the 5 stocks that made money, they are CDT, PNX, RNU, SYA, and WAK. Now the highlight was SYA, and the $10,000 went over that 6-month period, increased to $48,387. So overall the fund and the second best performing stock was RNU, and the $10,000 increased to $23,770. So that's a 130% increase with RNU, and with SYA from 10,000 to 48,387, so an even greater increase. So overall, the fund went from $100,000 to $147,517. That's a return on investment of 47.5%. Quite remarkable, and particularly given the very low interest rates that are being paid not only in Australia but globally, and also the very low returns of some of the major superannuation funds. So remember that that's in a 6-month period, and that's the results of a set and forget strategy. So the key to that was identifying stocks which I felt would have the greatest opportunity of delivering an above average return on investment over that period of time. Now, of course, the bottom line is that there was 2 out of 10 that performed exceptionally well, and the majority, of course, either share price remained the same, or they made a little bit of money, or they lost money. But overall, a very healthy result, and one of which I can feel very proud of. And there is an auditable trail of that particular exercise, both within the students, the Year 3A classes, and within the broader Ballarat community and environs through the radio program 3BA. So in episode number 3, I'll be dealing with the alternate strategy that was running parallel, and that is with the active daily trading strategy, which generated a result of 10,227% return on investment compared to 47.5%. I look forward to seeing you with episode 3 shortly. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.